have a very special guest with us, a very notable, prominent speaker coming in live from Bangladesh. So we're speaking with Mr. MD Joynal Abedin. He is currently the Executive Secretary of Dhaka Chamber of Commerce in Bangladesh. So Mr. MD Joynal Abedin is a development researcher, a columnist, and an author. He is serving at Dhaka Chamber of Commerce as Executive Secretary from January 1st, 2020 till date. Previously, he also served as an acting secretary in Dhaka Chamber of Commerce as well. He has been an advocate for SME enterprise, for small and medium enterprises around Bangladesh. And he has also served under the Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry, FBCCI. He is considered as one of the most popular Bangladeshi development researchers and one of the most top 64 Bangladesh development researchers of the millennium. So we are currently with a very special person with us, and he will be speaking on a very special track that is deeply within our hearts. It's the future of education.
Thank you very much for your precise introduction. Actually, it's my pleasure to be here with you. So at first, if I would like to say something about education sector of Bangladesh, then we would like to say education is the constitutional rights for a Bangladeshi citizen. Because according to the Article 17 of Bangladesh Constitutions, secondary up to secondary level, everybody has rights for education. But in practice, how much we have done till today, it is questionable, but our progress is very much. Because if you see, Bangladesh is the only country who achieved all the goals of Millennium Development Goal, MDGs, and Bangladesh is the role model for MDG implementation. Similarly, in education sector, rate of school-going children has improved and gender balance has been ensured. But till now, there is a gap between urban and rural education. There is a gap between urban and rural education because in rural level, infrastructure of various schools, for example, quality of teachers, availability of laboratories, libraries, these has some limitation. But till that, we achieved many things from educational sector. For example, till now, Bangladesh government is offering a free cost education for the women participants up to graduation. So it is a very praiseworthy initiative. And nowadays, Bangladesh is going to be graduated from the LDC list. After graduation, we have to do many things. But I think till now, government is trying to ensure quality education from various aspects, but we have some challenges as well. For example, Bangladesh has many types of education. For example, we have Bengali Medium education, we have English Medium education, we have English version of Bengali education curriculum, we have Madrasha Education. Inside Madrasha, there is Alia Madrasha, Kamil Madrasha, there is HIFS, and other many. We have technical and vocational education. So, so many branches of education, but the main challenge is focusing to make this line of education relevant with the professional skills. This is the gap. Because if you see that education is not for learning or not for learning history, but education should be equally applicable for our daily life, for our professional life, for our future generation as well. Therefore, we need some changes in education curriculum to make this curriculum according to demand of the day. For example, if someone has passed graduation, undergrad or post-graduation, but if he cannot achieve the communication skills, if he cannot achieve the skill set required in industry, then this education may not have any impact in his life. So to make education fruitful for every graduates, we need to change our curriculum and make this curriculum aligned with concurrent industrial needs, concurrent need of the day. Then we can have some meaningful changes in educational curriculum. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jainal. You spoke like a true researcher, giving us the complete landscape of what is happening currently in the education sector of Bangladesh. As you've shared with us, there is a big drive in moving forward with education where it is almost obligatory for every single person to become at least higher secondary certificate level of education. And we're also pushing towards gender equality, where we're pushing women empowerment, women coaching, and women education forward in the place. But now you spoke of a challenge that is very critical in the urban and a rural sector. Now, if I were to ask you, what are the some major educational challenges that are currently now, and what are some of the differences between a developed countries and an emerging country like Bangladesh moving forward?
Thank you. Another important question, because currently Bangladeshi education is facing many types of problems. For example, till now Bangladesh is producing managers in our business schools. We are producing technicians in our engineering school. But where this manager will serve, we need to develop entrepreneur. Therefore, till date, Bangladesh don't have any entrepreneurship development university or institute inside the country. So if we don't produce job provider, then job seekers will feel challenged to get the job. Therefore, we need entrepreneurship education. We need sector specific, product specific education. For example, we have established aeronautics engineering in Bangladesh, started just few days back. But this aeronautical science is very much important for our aviation industry, for future aviation research. Similarly, we need specialized doctors for healthcare sectors. We need specialized engineers for our construction and so many sectors. We need software engineers, developers, coders for IT and IT-enabled services sector. Therefore, we need to align all the higher secondary level, even bachelor level education align with current state of the business sector. For example, artificial intelligence is coming. Industrial revolution, fourth industrial revolution is coming. So are Bangladesh ready to adopt this artificial intelligence or fourth industrial revolution? I will say our private sector is ready, because currently they are hiring Indian, Sri Lankan, Turkish, Korean mid-level managers and engineers. But why they are not hiring Bangladeshi professionals? We have limitation for skills development. We have limitation in technical education. Therefore, I think technical education should get more priority. And of course, you have mentioned one thing. Is there any gap between the education system in developed country and emerging country? Yes, of course. We would see in many developing countries, they are producing graduates as per demand of the private sector. I mean, the demand of the private sector companies. But in Bangladesh, our graduates don't know what is going to be happening in our pharmaceutical industry, what is happening in our leather goods industry, what is happening in our light engineering industry. Therefore, there is a gap between the industry and academia. So in the modern world, I mean, developed countries, this gap is absent because they have already connected industry and academia successfully. So till now, Bangladesh yet to connect the industry and academia linkage, establish industry academia linkage. We need it very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for such a prompt and specific challenges that you've put up. And as you said, what we're lacking here is sector-specific education, which is currently in whatever areas that we have, we're currently outsourcing those education from somewhere else. But Bangladesh need to produce internal sector-specific engineers, internal sector-specific mid-level managers who are able to manage this growth. But you've also mentioned a very important thing is we are creating job seekers, but not enough job providers. So we need more, we need better entrepreneurial institutes, we need better entrepreneur support so that more entrepreneurs can become those job providers for these upcoming job seekers. And as we know of an initiative, Digital Bangladesh, our Prime Minister is always focusing on trying to move towards digital transformation and AI.